Hello, I'm Larry Schutt. I thought you ought to know and see that there's a real person behind this operation here, what we're trying to show you. I'll tell you a little about my background. I spent about 30 years in the lumber business. I started out, near the top. I was the number 2 man in a 2-man operation. That doesn't mean too much, does it? But after a year, I moved on to another company and became a salesman with them, inside salesman, and then moved to another third company where I was the inside store manager, hardware buyer, lumber salesman, did everything. And at age 29, I became the manager of that company because the owner passed away and the son that inherited the business hired me to be the manager. I wasn't qualified, but I took some courses, at college at night. Tried to learn things about bookkeeping and so on. But pretty soon we became a very successful operation. I had to hire more people. We had to move to, didn't move, but we added another location to have room to handle all the lumber that we needed. So after 10 years of that, the owner decided he wanted to come back and get involved in the business. Well, after I ran it 100% on my own for 10 years, I didn't think that it would work having him with me, so I left. 2.5 years later, it was bankrupt. I had gone to another company. It was a second, 2-location company. They had one very successful operation and one that was about to close. I got the one that was about to close. But I got it going, hired some of the people that worked for me at the other location, and we began expanding. We started selling the largest builder in the area. I had to add more location. We ended up buying 6.5 acres and built a complete new lumber yard. I was in charge of building it, designing it, everything, and we became one of the largest businesses in the metro area where we worked. It was a very successful operation, but again, the owner who inherited this business decided to get more involved. I left that company. 3 years later, it was bankrupt. But I started to sell advertising specialties for a national firm, and after a while, I opened my own operation and ran that for 20 years. I had a very good, successful person-to-person operation. It was really good. But lately I've been looking for something else, I invested in 3 different companies, got no return at all from them, and pretty good sized investments. I did get a card in the mail from a fellow that talked about a network marketing company. That looked kind of interesting. I called and talked to the man on the phone. I looked at it on the TV screen, found out the kind of products that they had, and I found out that it was a company started by a man that had been very successful in network marketing, had a very high income, and all at once the company said, "You're fired. We no longer need you." The trouble is with so many of these network marketing companies is that they have a clause that they can terminate you for any reason and you have no recourse. That's what happened to him. So he started his own company and he made sure that he has a very good business plan where you cannot be terminated by the company. We call that gotchas. This company has no gotchas. The other thing a network marketing company should have is good products that are consumable products. Products that people use and buy again next month. That's what keeps the business going. But it's also, you need to have good products that are useful for people. They serve a purpose. Well, we have that. We have 10 products altogether. One of them is called Ionic Silver. It is an amazing product. It's 25 parts per million. one of the finest and the strongest in the business, and it's priced right. It kills about everything, especially candida. Everybody has candida, which is yeast, and that is what causes most all diseases. This product kills candida. I'll tell you a little of my experience with using that product. I had a bladder infection here a couple of months ago. I had just started in the business at that time, and I went to the doctor, and that's what I found, where I found out I had bladder infection. They prescribed medication. I took it home, took it, and he said to be back in a week. Well, the closest I could get to a week was 5 days, so I went back and the doctor said that it was cured. Well, 3 days later, I came down with it again. Went back to the doctor, and he prescribed 14 days of pills instead of 7 like I had originally, and twice as strong as the original ones. Well, when I got home, I took 1 pill. The next day, I took 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and then I read the literature from the pharmacy. Boy, was that scary. The things that'll happen, especially if you take prednisone, and I take prednisone, that can really have a severe effect on your tendons. Well, I decided I'd try something else. I went to our ionic silver, and I started taking that 2 tablespoons every 3 hours for 2 days, and I killed the infection. It will do that for people. The other things it will do, we can't say that it will cure anything for you, but one thing that if you have a cold, you lay down on your side and put a couple of drops in your ear, lay there for 10 to 15 minutes, turn over, put a couple drops in the other ear, lay there for 10 or 15 minutes, and probably within a day your cold will be gone. It's just so amazing. You can use it topically, spray it on burns or on insect bites or on rash, anything, and it's going to take care of it. You know, that's the way we've experienced it. Now, another product is a product that has 85, actually over 85 minerals from plant sources. Now, the nice thing about that, everybody is short of minerals. They really need it. They can't get it from their food source because it's not in the ground anymore. In 1936, the government said that the soil was used up far as providing all the minerals that you need. Well, this really does it. I've had leg cramps for years, and I bought a lot of products, and mainly they were ground up rock. That's what most of those products are. They didn't help my leg cramps. But since I've been taking this product, I no longer have leg cramps. I have to tell you a little about, though, the company asked me to do a testimonial. So, I decided I'd give them one. Told them I'm 78 years old, but I was 95 when I started using the products. I live in a condominium project for seniors 55 and up. I'm afraid I'm going to have to move. I'm getting so young. Well, they didn't accept that testimonial, but anyway, they are good products. We really think we would like to have you get involved because the payment plan, if you get in for the business side of it, as well as the products, and you want to build a business, we have a very good plan of payment, 3x10 matrix, it's called, with compression. Compression means that if somebody doesn't buy during the month within your downline, other people move in to fill that up. You don't lose all of the commissions for those below that person. So it's very fair. It's a nice way to work because the potential in this business, the thing I like about success is you're happy working. And that's what this business is all about, because you can attain a success and become very happy. Most people hate their jobs. This is something you can be happy doing. And the potential for earnings is You know, you have to start out making $100, then maybe $1,000, but your potential is to go on up to $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $30,000 a month. The potential is there. We have people that are making $100,000 a month and over in the business. But the other thing about this company is less than 4 years old. They have talked to people in the business, network marketing business, that say because of our product line being so good and reasonable priced and the business plan, that this will probably become the largest network marketing company in the world. You can be a part of it in the beginning. That's great. And what does it cost? Well, it costs $33 to get involved. And that includes one product. All the other products cost, $22 if you buy one at a time. I usually buy 5 products every month because I need them, I use them, and I feel good about them. And you can buy 3 products at a time and they'll cost $17. If you buy 12 of one product, they're down to $12.50 each. So even businesses can get involved with this. We have a teeth whitening system that dentists can use. They can buy it for as low as $12.50 and they sell it to their patients for over $100. It's that good a product, and that's the way that business works. So there's a lot of potential, lots of potential. The thing about this is we can't spell success without you. Thank you for taking a look at this. Hope to see you on the way up. Goodbye.